world. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels, and this car right here is the reason why I love my job. There's something weird about it. There's something off. Do you guys know what it is? Can you tell why this Corvette is so special? So it's a 2002 Chevy Corvette LS6 5.7 liter, 405 horsepower blast. I love everything about this car, but there's something different. Something about this car I noticed immediately. If you guys know what it is, comment down below. Don't cheat. Don't look at what everyone else posted. If you know why this car is so rare, why I have never in my life seen a Z06 like this, comment down below. I really want to know if anybody else has ever seen this. All right, if you haven't yet, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a convertible. They do not make the Z06 C5 in convertible. How on earth do I have a 2002 Z06 convertible with the rear waterfall, with the convertible top? I had to buy this thing for myself. I had to see it in person. I bought it, and it's a real Z06. I know every one of you are gonna say it's a replica. These are bolt-ons, these are stick-ons. They're not. It's a real Z06, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So the wheels are real Z06 wheels. We have the Z06 badge, 405 horsepower. We have the embossed leather seats with the Z06. Again, the Z06 rear wheels, staggered size wheels. Z06 on the dash. Last but not least, we have the red valve covers. So this is another stem. Typically the LS1, the standard C5 has black plastic covers over the valve covers. The Z06 is the only one that comes with red. Yeah, I know. All that stuff can be added on. Sure it can. Well, here's the auto check. 2002 Chevy Corvette Z06. I pulled the VIN. I checked with GM. It's a real Chevy Corvette Z06 convertible. Chevy and GM did not make this car. Now, before I get to why this car is so special, I'm going to go all over the Z06 and tell you what makes the Z06 in general so great. Standard C5 comes with a 345 horsepower, 5.7 liter LS1. Well, they bumped the horsepower in the 2001 Z06 to 385 in an LS6 5.7 liter engine. You'd think it has the 6 liter. It did not. They stuck with the 5.7 and they built the engine and put 385 horsepower. In 2010, they bumped the HPs up to 405 horsepower out of the same 5.7 liter, all aluminum block, all aluminum head Chevy Corvette, and that's what makes this car so great. Now, typically, what GM did was kept the FRC, which is the fixed roof coupe. The Z06 typically was a coupe, so you would have seen standard Corvettes go all the way back to a slant back, fastback. The Z06 had a coupe roof, so it would come here and then cut straight down, same look of a convertible, and it looks amazing. Everyone loves a good Targa roof, so they make a conversion kit. People can cut the roof. Well, you can send your car out, cut the roof, make it a Targa top, which is awesome. Same Targa tops that were in the C4s, same Targa tops that are in the C5s. Well, the Corvette convertible Z06 conversion can't just be done by anyone in their own garage. Here's what makes this convertible so special. So we're gonna go in here to the little yellow button. We're gonna open the roof. Now we have everything is a factory GM part. So we have the factory GM waterfall. We have the factory tonneau cover, if that's what you call it. I think that's a tonneau cover. Now we go to the roof. Every single nut and bolt is made by GM as a replacement part for the Chevy Corvette convertible. Just like we all know and love, the C5 Corvette convertible is a manual top. It did not come with a power top option, so this is exactly how a C5 convertible closes. It does not bolt in down here, and it is still watertight. And then going in here, we have the regular latch on both sides to make it watertight. Now look at right here, the weather stripping has been added. The line is flawless. It's seamless, it's flawless. The stitching is perfect. This is a factory GM replacement convertible top for a C5 Corvette added to the FRC fixed roof coupe. Now look at, we'd think there may be a gap because there's nothing that bolts down back here, right? There's nothing that clips in back here. Wrong. It is completely watertight in that gap right there, so nothing leaks. Now the conversion was done a few years ago, so you can still see that there's some wear here. There's a little bit of wear right here. That's about it around the top. A little bit all over the place, just regular wear and tear. But there's no rips, there's no tears, there's no real damage anywhere on the roof. Let's go back to the convertible. Looks so much better that way. I'm gonna hit the button, open the top, close the roof, tuck everything in, and it closes perfectly. This car goes to show you that anything is possible when you have some money. $13,000 worth of money. That's how much this conversion was. So they take a Z06 FRC fixed roof coupe, they send it to Canada. There's only one place anywhere that I could find. I did all my research. I could find one place in Canada that did these conversions, and it was $13,000. They take an American Corvette, ship it up to them, buy all GM factory parts, and do it the same way GM would have replaced that roof. So that is not knick-knack done. It is not Mickey Mouse. It's not like we used to cut holes in the roof and put in a sunroof back in the 80s. This is a true GM Corvette Z06 Convertible. Let's get to this car specifically. It is as close to perfect as you can really get. The lighting's perfect right now, so everything looks great in silver, but it has the real vents. Obviously, it's a real Z06. The body lines are perfect. The auto check shows no accidents, clean title and 3 owners. The wheels don't have any curbing, which is amazing. They always do. 18-inch wheels, 235, 35, 18s in the front, in the rear, and 255, 40, 17 staggered wheels in the front. The trunk is the same trunk that comes in the Z06 and the convertibles. What I found funny and why I love Corvette people, it has a mini trailer hitch, and the reason is, it was brought all over the country, or driven all over the country, to Corvette shows. I bought the car down in Virginia. It has 75,000 miles, no accidents, it's never been hit. Every body line is straight. Little bit of a nick right there. No curbing on any wheel. Brakes are in good shape. I saw something right here. Let's see. A little bit of a nick right there and right there. That's about the only flaws I could really find. Let's go to the inside of the car. Oh, I did notice the power lock doesn't work on the passenger door. Just have to unlock it and lock it manually. For some reason, that doesn't do anything. It only works the driver's side. Dashboard, no cracks, no wear. I have the original floor mats in the trunk. Passenger seat's in good shape. Waterfall's in good shape. There's a little bit of a scuff right there. Obviously 6-speed standard transmission. Sumitomo tires. Tons of tread left. Stock exhaust. Driver's seat. Just like the regular wear on the seats. No cracking, just wear. Here too. The steering wheel center, like the airbag cover, is a little bit of wear here as well. Let's start it up. Sounds so good. One question I have for you Corvette fans. Are those stock Z06 pedals? Aluminum pedals all the way down? Real pedals, not just like bolt-on novelty knick-knack stuff? It does have the adjustable HUD heads-up display, so if I push this button right here, it moves up or down based on how I like to see it. Good oil pressure, 75,306 miles, good battery, plenty of fuel. What I really do like is a lot of these buttons aren't worn out. One of the best things about the Chevy Corvette is it's essentially a supercar of its generation. Even today, the 2020 C8 is a supercar that you can buy from America for 60 grand. This car, 405 horsepower, you can put it on the track the day you buy it and have so much fun with it. And the best part of it, it's all American products. So you can buy everything. You can fix it in your own garage. You can work on it in your own garage. I have this same engine in my Nissan 240 SX drift car. Puts out reliable power, and the engine weighs close to nothing. The whole car is 3,111 pounds. And the other thing is it's reliable, so you can use this as a daily driver. but what happens is the fit and finish starts to wear off. So like the door handles are all plastic. These are rubber coated. So things start to wear as you drive the vehicle. The radio, same radio that's in like an 02 Chevy 2500, same climate control system. So they wear, so the wear and tear really shows. So when you get into a Corvette, 100,000 plus miles, they can tend to be rattle boxes. If I open the door, sometimes the window on the window slips will start to wear and the windows start to rattle. What I loved about this one is there's none of that. Enough talking, we want to drive. Let's go for a ride. It's a legit street legal race car. Out of the box. You can buy a Corvette Z06, put it on the track, and have a genuine race car. Listen to this, ready? It sounds so good, and I'm not speeding, FYI. So I had an 07 Shelby GT a few weeks ago, sold in a matter of a couple days, 4.6 liter, like nothing crazy, like 300 horsepower. It got bored fast. It was a real collector's car. It was really fun, but it got boring really quickly. This car is comfortable. I could drive it every single day. It has the amenities I want, and it has the power I want. My head whips back when I hit the pedal. I absolutely love everything about the Z06, and for the same price. So a typical Z06 right now, C5 generation Z06, is going between, you can find cheap ones for like 16, 18, which you probably don't want. 20 to 25 is a typical Z06 price. Now going back to my Nissan 240SX with the LS1 swap, I'm $20,000 plus deep into that car, and it still needs work all the time. Don't tell my wife how much I'm into that car for. But it still needs work all the time. The engine's strong, but it's a swapped engine in a car that's not supposed to hold that engine. So there's always something that needs to be done. This Z06, you can buy and put on the track for the same amount of money and have reliable transportation. You can drive it to the track, on the track, and home from the track. Highway speeds. It sounds so good. Wow. So why did GM not make a Chevy Corvette Z06 in a convertible, you might be asking? Well, it's for stiffness, it's for rigidity. And typically, Corvettes, to reinforce the body, add weight. So you want the car to be as light as possible. So they made the fixed roof coupe in the Z06, didn't add the Corvette convertible option because it adds to the weight. Now, what I would worry about buying this car is, what about the rigidity? Well, I haven't noticed anything. No body roll. It's stiff. It is stiff. I feel like I could put it on a track the way it is. I get no extra body roll, no flex in the car at all. So I'm really, really impressed with how well this convertible top was done, and still how well this car performs. So this is the stuff I'm talking about when I say fit and finish. Like, this is kind of worn out. It feels like it's just a piece of cardboard, and the cardboard just broke off, and now it's just dangling. And then going to the plastic bezel right here, this is a little cracked up too. I mean, opening and closing for 75,000 miles, obviously things are going to wear out. So if this and that are the two problems with the car, then this is a score, and I am absolutely in love with this vehicle. So here's the neat thing about this car. It's a $13,000 option or upgrade, whatever. It costs $13,000 to make this a GM convertible the correct way. So I found something out that's pretty neat about the Chevy Corvette C5. I guess all Corvettes from the manufacturer are the exact same body frame chassis. Doesn't matter if it's a convertible, if it's a Z06, or a coupe standard Targa hatchback, whatever. They're all the same exact car. And then once they're built, they decide what roof they're putting on. So they add the FRC to the Z06, they add the hatchback to the standard, and then they put the convertible top on for the convertibles. That's the only difference. So by removing that FRC makes an easy conversion for the convertible, even though it is $13,000. So what happens is they remove the original hardtop, they purchase everything from the factory, and then make it a convertible for this one, for this conversion, I mean. So there's no difference in torsion bars, there's no difference between rigidity in the Z06, the coupes, or the convertibles. You'd think that a convertible is typically heavier because they reinforce it more. They actually don't. All the cars are reinforced from the factory, and then they decide what top is going on the car. Now, myself included, what everybody thinks is that the Z06 didn't come in a convertible because there's too much horsepower, there's too much torque for a car to be a convertible. But the car's actually built as a convertible, and then they add the roof from there. And Again, I haven't noticed a single difference in body roll, in stiffness, in cornering, in handling, nothing. I've been really impressed with this car. So there's a $13,000 add-on to this Z06. Does that mean I can ask $13,000 more for it? No. It is for sale now on my website at www.flying-wheels.com. There's probably a link right here down below. I am not adding any more. Brodozer. Anyway, I am not adding more money because it's a convertible. I'm going to sell it for the same price I would as if it was an 02 Z06 FRC. So check it out on my website, www.flying-wheels.com. I ship all over the country. If you guys want to be the person with a Corvette convertible, you can be. Corvette Z06 Convertible, you can be. Hit me up if you're interested. Always thank you for watching my videos. I love buying this stuff. I love making videos, and I love having fun. It's a part of my job that I really enjoy. So thanks, everybody. If you want to see more car videos, make sure to subscribe down below right here, or right here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Always, I'll see you later. Adios.